The morning silence shatters as an alarm clock screams, dragging Chloe from sleep. Chloe's eyes snap open to the glaring truth. 8:30 a.m. Panic floods her face. A whirlwind of frantic motion as Chloe rushes around her room. She bumps into a chair, legs flailing, as she darts to the closet, yanking clothes from the hangers. The toaster rebels, spewing smoke as Chloe mutters, "Ah, burned again." Chloe throws her hands up, exclaiming, "Seriously?" Chloe strides into the office lobby, a picture of confidence and poise. Okay, so maybe my morning was a disaster, but who needs to know? Jacket on, smile bright, time to rock this day. Sarah calls out, "You look great, Chloe." Chloe responds, "Thanks. Had a crazy morning, but I made it," subtly adjusting my jacket to hide the coffee stain. Chloe's smile remains unwavering, a mask of professionalism firmly in place. To be continued.
Adrenaline surges as I sprint toward the bus stop, my lungs burning with each desperate breath. Each stride is a battle against time, the bus looming closer as my heart pounds in my chest. The bus begins to pull up, its doors hissing open as if taunting my desperate sprint. With a final surge of speed, I narrowly avoid missing the bus, the world blurring around me. The deafening sound of my own breath mixes with the mechanical groan of the approaching bus, amplifying the tension. Relief washes over me as I step onto the bus, the ordeal momentarily fading into the background. A triumphant grin plastered across their face. The protagonist boards the bus, unaware of the impending pratfall. Suddenly, the protagonist's world turns upside down as they stumble, limbs flailing wildly. The protagonist hits the bus floor, face down. A gasp, then laughter fills the air. Initially mortified, the protagonist looks up, their face burning with embarrassment. But then something shifts. The sound of laughter fills the bus, and soon the protagonist joins in, a symphony of shared humanity. Amidst the bustling shoe store, I teeter on towering heels. A precarious dance begins. A child's innocent gaze captures the spectacle, wide eyes locked onto the unfolding drama. Balance lost, I flail. A comical descent towards the unforgiving floor. The thud echoes, punctuating the silence as I land. A spectacle of embarrassment. "Do it again." The child's innocent demand pierces through the stifled laughter of onlookers. Face burning, I retreat. The offending shoes hastily return to their silent shelf. The pizza parlor buzzes with the energy of a lively afternoon. The aroma of baking dough hangs thick in the air. A first bite, a symphony of flavors explodes across the palate. The door swings open, cutting through the cheerful chaos. Across the crowded room, a gaze locks, and the world outside fades away. Time stretches, each second suspended in the space between two souls. The pizza forgotten, the parlor silent, only the echo of a silent connection remains. Inside the bustling pizza parlor, a strand of cheese stretches, reaching out like a mischievous destiny. Disaster strikes as the cheese lands squarely on her face, turning a moment into a comedy. Her face flushes with embarrassment as she tries to discreetly detach the clingy cheese. His gaze shifts, amusement flickering across his features as he witnesses the cheesy predicament. Could this still turn into a meet-cute, or have I completely ruined any chance of a connection? Amidst the cacophony of clanging weights, I stride purposefully toward the loaded barbell, determination burning in my eyes. A wave of embarrassment washes over me as I realize my oversight. No weights on the bar. Undeterred, I decide to lift the empty bar anyway, hoping to salvage some semblance of pride. With a grunt, I hoist the bar, but struggle immediately, my body wobbling precariously. A gym patron shouts encouragement. "You got this." Well, that was something. "Thanks, guys," I mutter, acutely aware of my failed attempt. Amidst the chaos of a cluttered kitchen, I bustle, attempting an ambitious meal. A mixture of promising aromas and hints of impending disaster fills the air. I nervously glance at the clock, the weight of timing pressing down. Okay, next, gently fold in the... Wait, where's the whisk? I exclaim, searching frantically. In the dining room, The air is thick with anticipation as friends gather around a meticulously set table, concealing their hunger behind polite smiles. Suddenly, the evening shatters as a thick plume of smoke erupts from the kitchen, accompanied by the piercing shriek of the smoke alarm. I burst into the scene, frantically waving a dish towel, my face burning with embarrassment. Sarah remarks with wry amusement, "Well, this is certainly a dinner party to remember." Laughter fills the room, as the shared experience transforms a disastrous meal into a moment of genuine connection. Breathless, I throw myself into the back of the yellow cab. I point dramatically towards a nondescript sedan pulling away from the curb. The cab driver raises an eyebrow, but floors it, his eyes reflecting a flicker of excitement. "Follow that car," I command, maintaining the charade. A mischievous grin plays on my lips, deepening the mystery. The taxi screeches to a halt, piercing the night's calm. Nearby, another car sits, a silent observer in the night. I hand the cab driver the bills. The cab driver tilts his head, his curiosity piqued. "So, what was that all about?" I respond with a disarming smile. "I just really wanted some ice cream." The living room glows with a warm flicker of ambient lights, a festive scene of birthday decorations and hushed excitement. Blindfolded, I am carefully guided into the heart of the surprise, my senses heightened by the sweet aroma of vanilla and frosting. Okay, almost there. Get ready for the best surprise ever," my friends whisper, their voices a mix of playful encouragement and joyful anticipation. With each step, my heart pounds louder, a drumbeat of anticipation echoing in the dimly lit room. Trusting completely, I surrender to the moment, allowing my friends to lead me into the unknown. The scent of vanilla intensifies, promising a sweet revelation just moments away. Suddenly, a misstep sends me hurtling forward, arms flailing in a desperate attempt to regain balance. A collective gasp echoes through the room, a prelude to disaster. I plunge face first into the birthday cake, a sweet surrender to chaos. Frosting smears across my face, and scattered candles litter the floor, painting a scene of sugary destruction. My friends erupt in a symphony of laughter and shock, their reactions a stark contrast to my bewildered expression. Wiping frosting from my eyes, I force a smile, questioning if this truly qualifies as the best birthday ever. I step into the dimly lit Italian restaurant, the heavy aroma of garlic and oregano filling the air. My eyes dart nervously from table to table, each face a potential disappointment. Please do not be him. Please do not be him. The hostess, weary and unsmiling, guides me deeper into the restaurant. My anticipation and dread intensifies as I am led to a secluded table. A man sits with his back to me. He is wearing a baseball cap and a puffy jacket. The man turns, revealing a stark contrast to the expected image. "Oh, hell no!" I think, as the waiter lists the specials. My stomach rumbles. But free food is free food. With forced cheer, I greet him. "Hi. I'm so glad to meet you." In the softly lit attic, Anna smiles warmly at the anxious teenager, surrounded by forgotten memories. Anna picks up a faded photograph. Life isn't about walking a tightrope without falling. It's about what you do after you wobble. That's me. Couldn't dance to save my life. Tripped over my own feet more times than I can count. But every stumble was a story. Every misstep a new rhythm. That's my secret. They sway gently, the attic transformed into a sanctuary of acceptance and joy. The end.